Good morning. So I thought they were done with my roof, but apparently they're not. So they have their ladder out my front door, and then they're out my back door. They have the tarp and the boards covering the windows. So how would I get out of my house today? I have no idea. You would think they would put the ladder in the back, I would think, and climb up that way instead of blocking both doors. I guess you could always go out your garage door, I guess. I don't know, guys. These people drive me crazy. I can't wait until they're done with the roof. I thought they were done with ours, so shows what I know, apparently. Anyways, so we got groceries. I got to go out last night. My house is a wreck. I'm not gonna lie. Well, my kitchen is always a wreck. Kitchens, you ever find, I think it's like the saying, the more money you have, the more you spend. So you end up overspending. So I don't care if you're rich, if you're not, you overspend. And I think it's the same with kitchens, right? The bigger your kitchen is, the less space you have because you use probably all of it. Unless you're one who doesn't have a wife or a family, or you're an OCD cleaner, I guess, or you have a maid. I don't know. I don't know anyone with a maid, but you know, that'd be nice, right? That's the dream. Separate than your husband that ends up sleeping with her, right? Unless you get an old one, and even then, that's iffy nowadays, right? So yeah. My son is asleep. And no, he's not asleep. What am I talking about? But he did stay home from school. He woke up. He said he feels the same. So I guess not worse. There's no fever. So I think we'll see how he does the rest of the day. I'm not sure if he needs to go to the doctor exactly yet. I haven't figured that much out. Do I want to race him to the doctor? Of course. As of right now, he doesn't seem to be getting worse. So we will keep an eye on this. Anyway, so these people are going to drive me crazy. So I could have slept in. I will say I had one of the best sleeps I've had in a long time. But granted, that was me going to sleep around midnight. And then I woke up like right around 7 a.m. So I did sleep good. So we'll see what I can accomplish today. Which I will say I haven't really slept that well, you know, with just kids and getting up to school and everything. So it was nice to sleep. Plus, I wake up every night at 3 a.m. I did not last night, which was surprising because usually it doesn't even matter what time I go to bed. I will still wake up at 3. Ugh. So, I don't know if so any of you wake up at 3? Like, it does not fail. It was nice to sleep. But then they started working on my roof, and I was going to go back to sleep. Seriously. I am tired. I'm tired. But, like, I didn't need to be up today. My kid's home. Like, I wanted to sleep. But that's not happening because these people are definitely early people. They start working on your roof at 7 a.m. 7 a.m. They start. Could it be worse? Of course. I just put some of the clean dishes away. And my coffee maker here is gross. So this is one that my mom bought. It's a really cheap one. I'll show it to you guys. It's a really cheap coffee maker. I think it was like $10. I don't know, at Walmart when she bought it. But if you look at that. Look how filthy this is. And I was out of vinegar. Do you know you're supposed to clean your coffee makers with vinegar? White vinegar is what I have. And you run it through, I think 3 times. And then you run water, of course, like until you don't smell vinegar anymore. So maybe 3-4 times. Stupid little tab does not want to come off. There we go. Anyways, so I'm not a big fan of the smell of vinegar. Some people are, apparently. I think you're supposed to fill it all up. Because what's happening, and I don't know if I hope this is going to fix the problem. I wonder if I should just let that soak, like, in the back. Or is that going to... Are you supposed to mix vinegar with water? I don't know. No. See, guys, this is why I need help sometimes. You know, that's the problem. We are all trying. We're all learning new things. So bear with me. I think you're supposed to only use vinegar, but now I'm not sure. So I'm gonna let it, I think I'm gonna back there. And just, like, you see all the bubbles and stuff coming up, so I think I'm gonna leave that for a little bit. And then run it through. I refilled, so I've never done this. Like, I love a good, is it DIY or DIY? I never remember. So, I love a good one. I love it. And so, but then I'm like everybody else. I look at the prices and realize I'm spending more than if I just go buy whatever it is, right? But sometimes it's worth it. Just because it's fun and it gives you something to look forward to doing, right? Or doing. So, yes, I'm making this at like 7 o'clock in the morning. But again, I slept good. So, I feel pretty good. So, I did a container. Let me see. I don't know if I showed you guys this. So, I did this whole container here. You can see I need to mix it better. Okay, so I did this. I did the laundry detergent for my family. Now, do I think this is... Let's see, mix it up. I love this scooper. It comes with 3 different scoopers. And this one is just such a wonderful size when you don't want your family to use all the detergent and stuff. So I made, and I've seen some different recipes for the detergent, which again, it's so rewarding to mix it. It's like you're playing with sand things for nerves, you know, that people have, and oh my gosh, rewarding. It's so relaxing. And that is too. It's like, or a sand pit, or, you know, anything to do with sand. Make sure to turn off those lights. You want to save electricity, which means you want to save money. Anyone that wants to save money, you are my friend. Gotta grab the remotes, TV remotes. Not that I usually watch TV, but I do have it on sometimes. I like to have it in the background sometimes. It doesn't really matter what show or anything. So, yeah. So, I don't know. I put is it Burrox? Burrox. I don't know how to say it. The Arm & Hammer laundry, baking soda, the bagged detergent. Oh, the OxiClean. And I think that was all. And mixed it together. Oh, and then you can't forget the, like, laundry beads, I guess they're called. I don't know. Anyways, which I used once in my life, I think. Anyways, you can't forget those, right? So I mixed all that together basically, and that's our detergent. So, but the prices, like the dry laundry detergent, it's a big bag, but it's like $4 and something. And yeah, you gotta calculate like each load, how many, like all that. And I think something else was like I don't know. It, by the time you're done, I think it's pretty expensive. But again, I haven't counted like how many loads it's gonna do, and so I don't know if it's really saving money or not. So I'm trying to keep an eye on like when I made it, and basically when we run out, except for that I did get more laundry detergent this weekend to add in there. So I don't know if it's actually worth it, but we will see. I mean, it works good. It makes my clothes smell amazing. So I guess it might be worth it. I hope. Anyways, tell me if you guys have done it. And doesn't, because it claims that it lasts like a year. But I have, a lot of people in my house. So is it really going to last a year? Through winter and sicknesses and, I don't know. We'll find out. So, if you are into making things, because I definitely have quite a few recipes for around the house that I would like to make. Sorry, they're throwing stuff off the roof and it's going past my window and it keeps scaring me. Is like I've seen there's people that make I think it's ginger bombs, and some people make, is it toothpaste or something to do with the mouth? Lip balm, and I tried to make lip balm one time. It did not work out because I think it was with coconut oil. And it was so watery and runny. I ended up having to store it in the freezer, and when you took it out, it just turned to liquid. So apparently, I would say I did something wrong then. But so I'm willing to retry because I'm definitely looking for something new. I used to do. I love doing crafts and art and unique things, and so it's not just me painting. That was like my last thing that I was obsessed with. But before that, I would take, don't think I'm weird, guys. I mean, I might be, but that's okay. I would take dolls, like baby dolls, like that kids play with. And I would find them like yard sales or Goodwill, different places. And I would, they would be a mess, hair tangled and just, dirty. And they're expensive dolls. I mean, originally. I don't know if I found any American Girl dolls, but they were like them. They might have been American Girl, some of them. I can't remember. And so what I would do is my mom called them rehab them. I would like wash their hair, cut it if I had to, comb it out. Obviously you want to save the beauty of what they originally were if you can. And then I would and I do not sew. Now that's one thing I can't do. But I would find a way, or different clothes for them, because they didn't usually come with clothes. And I would find a way to like make clothes, I guess, for them, or glue clothes on them even. Like what I pictured them as, and I think they turned out pretty cool, except for even though it is a fun hobby, it's like a makeover for a doll, I guess. Anyway, And I enjoyed that. Like, I had to really think about what I pictured and what I wanted to see, and I was keeping all of them. And I used to put them out, certain times, but it was the storage part. I could not keep up with the storage, right? So that ended up that I got rid of most of them. I might have a couple still that I feel like I worked so hard on somewhere in the house here. But and I know I had got a couple, I think, for my birthday, and I never finished them because I do have my mom really wanted me to work on those too, because I got them for my birthday a few years ago, and I did see certain pictures for them, or what I wanted for them, I guess, but I never finished them, and I hope to finish at least them and be done. But then at one point, my mom and I made jewelry. That's a really fun hobby. It's a fun thing to make. And, we did some craft shows with those. And so, that was kind of fun. But, I always get bored and move on to the next thing. Because I feel like with, like jewelry, a lot of people make jewelry, which nothing wrong with that. A lot of people, make things. And so it'd be nice to find my own knack, I guess, of what I'm hoping for, or something unique that would be kind of my own. My paintings, I love painting. I haven't really painted too much since my mom had her stroke. I think I painted 2 pictures since my mom had her stroke. And again, I have paintings that are like, they're stacked up as tall as I am, and like people keep telling me you need to sell them, but to me, first of all, I can't draw worth crap. To me, they look like anything a child could do. They definitely don't look like an artist, let's put it that way. It's, more like something a child could do, I feel like, and, but I enjoy it. It brought me peace so many years and made me happy, and it really helped my anxiety and my stress to do it. But now I feel like I'm so busy that, or it's like I don't have any imagination. What am I supposed to paint at this point, and, you can sit there and go, there's so many things out, there's nature, and there's Christmas coming up, and there's Thanksgiving, and you can make a turkey, or, paint a turkey, you know what I mean. But, I guess I'm looking for something that's like, bam, paint me, exciting, that I'm like, hey, I could actually do that. Most, I'm like, yeah, I can't draw that or make that. I know some people print out pictures and, like, trace them on a canvas. Or not most people, some people, do. I try not, I don't like to do that. Like, I want mine to be, I guess, me, that I'm drawing and, painting, Anyway, so, yeah. So, I'm ranting, and these people are scaring me. I have 3 men going up on my roof right now. So, sorry if I keep looking over. I don't know if you can hear my roof right now. Anyways, so yeah, I guess that's my rant this morning. I will keep you guys updated on the coffee maker later if you're interested. Let you know how it goes. Talk to you guys later. Bye.